In the quiet town of HOLLOWBROOK, a decrepit manor loomed atop a hill, veiled in darkness and shrouded in mystery. Local legends spoke of a dark history that tainted its very walls. While most townspeople had long abandoned the place, a few curious souls dared to venture near, drawn by the allure of the macabre. Among them was Charlotte, a young and intrepid woman with an insatiable thirst for the unknown. One moonless night, as the winds whispered secrets in the trees, Charlotte gathered her courage and embarked on her quest to explore HOLLOWBROOK Manor. With only a flashlight and her wits, she ascended the hill, the crunch of fallen leaves beneath her feet echoing through the eerie silence. As she approached the mansion's imposing doors, a chill ran down her spine, but she pressed forward, determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting tales. Pushing the creaking door ajar, she stepped into the shadowy entryway. The air was heavy with the scent of dust and decay, and the floorboards groaned under her weight. Charlotte's heart raced as she explored each room, the walls seemingly whispering dreadful secrets that sent shivers down her spine. In the grand hallway, an unsettling family portrait hung on the wall, their eyes seemingly following her every move. She felt like an intruder in their tragic tale. Her flashlight flickered, casting distorted shadows on the peeling wallpaper. Ignoring the ominous signs, she ventured deeper into the mansion. The rooms grew increasingly dilapidated, and the atmosphere turned more oppressive with each step. In a forgotten study, Charlotte discovered an old journal resting on a dusty desk. Intrigued, she opened it and began to read, the words recounting the grim history of the HOLLOWBROOK family. The journal spoke of a vengeful spirit, the patriarch of the family, who had been wronged by his own kin. Lost in the haunting narrative, Charlotte failed to notice the room growing colder, the air thickening with an inexplicable malevolence. She felt a spectral presence looming behind her, its icy breath caressing her neck. Terrified, she turned around, but the room was empty, save for the journal she held. With a racing heart, Charlotte left the study, determined to escape the cursed mansion. Yet every step she took seemed to lead her deeper into the labyrinthine corridors. Panic gnawed at her, but she couldn't break free from HOLLOWBROOK Manor's oppressive grasp. In her desperate attempt to find an exit, she stumbled upon a locked door, the wood marred with scratches as if someone had tried to escape from within. The air around it felt electrified, and Charlotte hesitated for a moment before forcing it open. To her horror, she found herself in a room covered in strange symbols and eerie artifacts. Candles flickered, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Fear clutched at her heart, but before she could retreat, the door slammed shut behind her, trapping her inside. A haunting voice filled the room, resonating from all directions. "You should not have come here," it echoed. "Leave this place before it claims you as its own." Tears welled in Charlotte's eyes as she pleaded for release, but the malevolent force only laughed, its chilling sound reverberating through her very soul. The walls seemed to close in around her, suffocating her with an overwhelming sense of dread. In a desperate last effort, she clutched the journal and began to recite an incantation she had stumbled upon. The words were foreign to her, but she had no other choice. The air crackled with energy, and the symbols on the walls glowed ominously. Suddenly, the room fell silent, and the door creaked open. The oppressive aura lifted, and Charlotte saw a faint glimmer of moonlight filtering through the cracked window. With a final surge of strength, she rushed towards freedom, leaving the cursed room behind. As she stumbled out of HOLLOWBROOK Manor, an eerie calm settled over her. The mansion seemed to sigh in resignation, its malevolence sated by her escape. She knew she had narrowly avoided becoming yet another tragic tale woven into its dark history. From that night on, HOLLOWBROOK Manor remained abandoned, its secrets hidden away from the prying eyes of the living. Charlotte never spoke of her haunting experience, but the memory of that night would forever linger in her nightmares, a reminder of the fine line between curiosity and the unimaginable horrors that lie beyond.